Welcome back to my channel. I'm Manfred, founder at Austria Organics Artisan Oil Mill, and today we'll be bottling some fresh almond oil. Let's have a look behind the scenes, what machines I use, how fast or slow it goes, and perhaps you pick up something interesting on the way that might benefit you on making a decision on buying fresh almond oil altogether. Let's dive right into it. Here you've got the oil barrel, so this is what we pressed last time. And you can see it's a 50-liter barrel, and I only bottled it about, quarter to half full. I like deep barrels, it's less messy, and the oil settles a bit faster. So what happened now is that the oil was sitting in here for a day and a half. The sludge slowly settled to the bottom of the barrel through gravity, and now we can decant the pure oil. So the sludge is going to be all the way down here at the bottom of the barrel, and we can decant the oil with this spigot. Usually if you press too much oil and if you don't press the oil correct, so if you have a lot of impurities in there, if you don't have the right adjustments to the machine, you'll have too much of the actual nutter seed in it, and then the sludge can be a lot higher. If you know what you're doing, the sludge will always stay underneath the spigot line. So we can just go ahead. So yeah, you can. These are 250 milliliter bottles, so I've got a few orders in that, so these bottles are already sold. They basically. So let's get the bottles ready for today. I've got a few orders in for 750 milliliter bottles and a few orders for 250 milliliter bottles. So let's get the bottle started and then hope that the oil is ready. Sometimes it takes a day longer for the oil to settle, but yeah, I see right away that the oil is clear enough, so the sludge has properly settled and I can go ahead and bottle all the oils. I generally try to overfill the bottles. Better to have a little too much in it than too little. And here you can see how the oil is going into the bottle. Got the nice bubbles in there. Generally I keep the bottle right at the spigot so that you have less air in the bottle. However, when you press oils fresh on a regular basis like I do, and the oil ships to the customer so fast, it doesn't really make a big difference. Let me show you how this oil actually looks like, hey? So you've got a really nice, look at that, nice clear almond oil, look at that. It's golden yellow, golden amber. Look at the viscosity, really nice and clear. Look how clear it is. So this is what you can achieve when you cold press fresh oils on a weekly basis. Just a really nice oil. No impurities in it. This is as fresh as it gets. You don't need any preservatives in it if you press it in small batches on a weekly basis. And yeah, just have a look at this, guys. Yeah. This plate is going to be for lunch, for dipping some oil. Let's add some vegetables to it, make a salad out of it. Now, once in a while, we'll have to check whether the lids are on correctly or not. To make adjustments. On here. So So almond oil generally has a shelf life of a year. I've had oil that I tested and was still good after a year and a half. Uh, Key to that is just proper storage. So ideally dark glass, prevent light, so prevent direct sunlight, and store it at a constant temperature. That's why the fridge is so ideal, because you don't have these temperature fluctuations. It comes down to uh, bottling, labeling. That's basically the last step, and then it's all about getting the oil out the door and get it delivered to you as fast as I can. Labels here, and finish it off, right? So as you can see, our almond oil labels, nothing too fancy, too schmancy. Um, what I tried when I started my business was really to get large labels to cover as much as possible of the bottle. But as it turns out, these labels are also way too expensive. So we'll just kind of ball it here. There you go. And there you have it. A nice, freshly bottled almond oil. Handcrafted, hand bottled, hand labeled, and hand kept. Fresh to be shipped out to you. This almond oil is not roasted or toasted, so it's completely raw. It doesn't have overpowering flavors to it. It's a very mild, settled oil with a little marzipan-y finish on the palate. So when you know that it's almond oil, you'll get that little marzipan-y note. It's quite a nice thing to catch at the end. It is more on the sweeter side of an oil, opposed to, let's say, a pumpkin seed oil or raw sesame seed oil, and very versatile. Look it up on my website. I've got various recipe ideas for you. Also, check out one of the other videos where I talk a little bit about almond oil and the other oils. Get inspired. A lot of these recipes you can interchange with other oils. So if there's a nice walnut pesto or walnut mayonnaise, you can also do that with almond oil. Try yourself. Let me know in the comments below how you like the oil, and I'll catch you in the next video.